Praise the Lord. God is good. God is great. Jesus alive and well. Ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, call a familiar face. Call all the folks you know, from your family and relatives to your friends, your classmates, your roommates, your significant others, your spouses, and everyone else. From friends, amigos, comrades, compadres, to your frenemies and enemies. Tell them that your boy is doing his YouTube CVS station identification. No, it is not. The Pharmacy, its channel vlog show, known as WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here is your host of the show, where there's ordinary and there's him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely introduction. My name is Eric Lima. Like my personal announcer just said, you're watching WEML TV, Channel 77. How's it going on? This is my final video for the night of October the 27th, 2021, 10:56 p.m. And I just finished almost an hour ago watching AEW Dynamite, and a lot of great action, great wrestling action. Just to let you know, Ring of Honor released all its talent from their contracts, but I think what it is, it's not the end of Ring of Honor per se. It's just more like we got to reassess the situations of what's going on. But there's a dispute between the company itself and Sinclair Broadcasting Company. So I think if ROH decides to move to another broadcasting channel, and I'm hoping they do so, and I'm hoping that, or they, I'm hoping that somebody buys them out and helps them get the Ring of Honor back on their feet, and we'll see what happens. I'll be really excited to see what develops from that situation. I'm hoping that they get back for crowds and everything else. The pandemic has really, not helped out, and so I think it's great. I think it's sad that it's happened, and I'm hoping that. I'm personally hoping that Ring of Honor gets back on its feet and returns stronger than ever. And, to the talent of Ring of Honor, I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm hoping that you guys get back on your feet somewhere, and hopefully you get the national and worldwide exposure you wanted. And I'm hoping that happens. So, and hoping you get hooked up with jobs, and hope we see you on TV sometime. And hoping that Ring of Honor, I'm hoping for the Ring of Honor company that get to a channel where everybody, and to a time where they're all watchable. So I'm hoping that for that the case. Speaking of Ring of Honor, AEW Dynamite kicked off with former Ring of Honor alumni Bobby Fish went one-on-one with CM Punk. And after a hard-fought matchup, CM Punk did pick up the victory over Bobby Fish. Fish kicked out a third of a second too late. And Bobby Fish did pick up the victory. CM Punk did pick up the victory over Bobby Fish. Malachi Black cut a promo on Cody Rhodes, saying that the fans hate him and all that. I know there was some fans booing him. I've always respected Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes is a young man with a vision, and wants to, and he's got, surrounding himself with people that can help him get that vision. And one person that tweeted that if it had not been for Ring of Honor, there would be no AEW, and I think that's what we see here. And so I think AEW should buy out Ring of Honor, because, like I said, if Ring of Honor did not exist, AEW wouldn't have existed. So I think Ring of Honor should be bought out and have the talent come to AEW, and that'll be really adding more to the women's division than usual. So I'm hoping that's the case. And then, but Malachi Black is still playing mind games with Cody Rhodes, even though Cody Rhodes beat him. And MJF was in action, and because AEW Dynamite took place in Boston. MJF went up against Boston's own Bryce Donovan, and MJF was being a total jerk, and then did the little big Borger-like pin on the guy. 1, 2, 3. And then he grabbed the microphone, cut a promo on Boston, how Massachusetts people are stupid. You better watch it, Friedman. I'm going to say this to you, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, right here, right now. People in Massachusetts are not stupid. And one fan tweeted, "Oh, there must be Pats fans." Watch it, sucker. Pats are 6-time Super Bowl champions. All right, and believe me, I'm from Massachusetts, and I'm proud of being from Massachusetts. I'm proud of being a masshole. And let me tell you something, Freeman. Remember, and this is too funny. I told him I disagree. I disagree with you about Boston. And I explained to him how much championships we had. Remember, we beat your stupid Yankees coming down from 0-3 in 2004 and beat them, and then went on to win 4 more straight against the Cardinals to win the World Series in 2004. The Sox did. The Red Sox did. I gotta stop referring to my teams as we. It's the representation thing. I don't know why we do it. I don't know why I do it. So, anyways, yeah. And so in Darby Allin, lights went out. Those Sting's music played, and it stopped, and they laughed, and the lights went out. And MJ goes, "Ha ha, Spears, that was not me." And then Sting appeared in the middle of the ring, attacking MJF. And then while MJF was trying to escape through the crowd, here comes Darby Allin, and then Darby Allin beats up on Sean Spears, and then him and Sting attack Spears and Wardlow. Darby Allin says, "Cut the music. You, me, full gear." So that match could happen. And then Tony Schiavone interviewed Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and was complaining about the fact that Abaddon will be facing her in an eliminator match. And if Abaddon wins, she gets a title shot. But Dr. Britt Baker flipped up about it. Then the TNT title was on the line. Sammy Guevara defending it against Ethan Page. A stipulation is this: if Sammy Guevara loses, then he has to leave the Inner Circle, and he loses the TNT title to Ethan Page. But if Guevara wins, the Inner Circle get their 10-man tag team match and their opponents of their choice from America's Top Team. So, after a hard-fought battle, Guevara outsmarted Ethan Page. Guevara retains the title over Ethan Page, and they said, "We'll find out who our opponents are." And then Page and Scorpio Sky did attack Guevara after the matchup, and then the Inner Circle arrived, chasing the 2 guys out. And while that's going on, Tony Nese once again is watching the action. Rumor has it that Tony Nese is signed on with AEW. If that's the case, they got good talent on their hands. Chris Jericho cut a promo on the Men of the Year, and he wants this matchup, this 10-man tag match, to be a Minneapolis street fight. Batten down the hatches, boys. This one's going to be huge. That's for sure. And then Tony Schiavone interviewed Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston had his say, confident attitude. But then Bryan Danielson goes, "That's the Eddie Kingston I want to see. That's the hunger I want to see out of him." And about time, too. So I'm glad that he likes the drive of Eddie Kingston. He respects that, but he says he's going to end up wanting to win this contest in this World Title Eliminator Tournament. And then Tony Schiavone interviewed the Lucha Brothers, and he challenged FTR and they said they'll put the AEW World Tag Team titles on the line at Full Gear, I think it was. And then the AEW TBS title tournament continues in the first round. Hikaru Shida versus Serena Deeb, and these 2 ladies went at it. Deeb was trying to do everything she can to injure Shida, but then Shida picked up the victory, thus having Shida being the first woman in AEW to reach 50 wins. And she advances in the tournament against Nyla Rose, who received a bye. And these 2 ladies went at it before that. Hikaru Shida was the one that knocked off Nyla Rose to become the AEW Women's World Champion. And then Tony Schiavone interviewed Leo Rush and Dante Martin. But Dante Martin will go one-on-one once again against Matt Sydal for a 3rd time. Leo Rush says, "When the timing is right, I will make my in-ring debut." And then the World Title Eliminator Tournament Round 1, Dark Order's 10 versus... That's Preston Vance versus John Moxley, and Moxley busted Dark Order 10, number 10 wide open, and Moxley did end up picking the victory. And FTR was getting interviewed by Tony Schiavone. FTR basically accepted the challenge. They said, "Let's go." And then Cody Rhodes and Arn Anderson addresses the Boston crowd, addressed Malachi Black. Andrade El Idolo comes out, interrupts and disrespects Cody Rhodes. He's a stupid tattoo, that nobody likes him and all that. But then the lights went out. Malachi Black appeared, missed Cody Rhodes. And and Black and Andre attacked Cody while Andrade's assistant Jose was fighting off Arn Anderson. And then Pac got involved and attacked both Andrade and Black. It seems like to me it's an interesting situation between Pac and Cody Rhodes. Then the main event was an 8-man tag team matchup. The Dark Order versus the Elite. That's right, the Dark Order will be the Super Smash Brothers team from Chikara. That's Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. And then Johnny Hungy himself, John Silver. I like that guy because he's funny as heck. And Colt Cabana. Stu Grayson was Kratos from God of War, while Evil Uno was a cowboy like Alex Reynolds and Alan Angels, and they had a horse, which is too funny. Not an actual horse, but someone dressed as a horse. And then John Silver was dressed as a reindeer, and Colt Cabana was dressed as Brendan Cutler. The Elite was dressed as the Ghostbusters. And I'm like, okay. So, anyways, and so the Elite had everything well in hand, and then after Matt Jackson accidentally super kicking the referee Rick Knox, and so they took advantage of it, used their photon packs and slamming Colt Cabana on him and all that. But then the horse came out with Silver and Alan Five Angels running after the horse, and the Elite, stupid as they are, thought the horse was one of Dark Order. They decided to do the PTE quadruple trigger on him, knocking the horse out. And he said, we'll take off the mask. They took off the mask. It was Brendan Cutler with a duct tape over his mouth. I'm like, oh, shoot. And who's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? They had a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man at ringside. And Michael Nakazawa was dressed as a baby or something like that. It was like a big Yokozuna sumo baby or something like that. And then, and it has a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was like cheer. And then all of a sudden, I think Kenny Omega was like looking at him back, and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man took off the mask, and it was Adam Page. Adam Page hit him with a buckshot lariat, starts beating up on every member of the Elite, and then decided and got John Silver to pick up the victory, and the Dark Order beat the Elite. That's right. It was so funny. The Elite just got outsmarted. I like it. I like it a lot. So that concludes episode 673 episode of WEML-TV Channel 77 AEW Dynamite Event Center for October 27, 2021. And I'll be addressing tomorrow's episode. We know it's Thundercracker Thursday, but also on another episode of WEML tomorrow, I'll be talking about what happened 17 years ago on this date of October 27, 2021. Actually, 17 years ago, October the 27, 2004. If you're a Red Sox fan, you know how significant this date is. I will talk about that tomorrow because it's getting late. I got to get some sleep. And I figured, I want to get the event center out of the way. Tomorrow, NXT UK Event Center as well. I'm really excited about that. Thundercracker Thursday. It'll be the Bullseye Bonus Island number 30-something. Give me a second here. Let's go and hello. Hello. Come on now. Why can't I move this? Can I move this? Can I move this for once? I don't know what the heck is going on around here. Okay. I'm getting somewhere here. Hold on. I gotta check what number. All right. It'll be Bullseye Bonus Island number 35. That's right. Bullseye Bonus Island number 35 for tomorrow's episode of WEML-TV Channel 77. Thundercracker Thursday. Check it out. Hopefully, Dakota Beach Lure, I promise you, I will do better in the bonus round. I know you're sick and tired of me being a lightning rod. At this point in time, I would be wearing a raincoat and an umbrella and everything else, all right? So, that's all the time we have, and I will see you tomorrow. And then also, don't forget to join me, Brandon Martin, Jordan Little, Yurio Ibarra, Davison Dennis and Michael Bombardier for another episode of Rant and Rave, episode 107. So I will do that, and got some topics for you guys as well. All right, and bring all the funny and come on board and say hello. I will see you later. Have a great and wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night. Don't sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite and all that good stuff. And remember, I give you peace, I give you love, and I'll give you a bless out, and I will see you in episode 674.